Hi there, YouTubers. It's Matt back here with another video regarding my own personal Criterion collection. And this one has to do with the ever-exciting Barnes Noble 50% off sale that's been going on for the past couple of weeks. I guess a little more than the past couple of weeks, this November. Because I live up in Canada, I'm a little bit late to the party here because I have to order stuff online. I don't have a local Barnes Noble that I can just skip off to. So I've been waiting patiently, I guess not so patiently really, for UPS to bring me my orders, and my first one came to my doorstep today. So I wanted to showcase what I received in it. First release, and these are all in spine number order from lowest to highest. First one is the Blu-ray re-release of Henri-Georges Clouzot's masterpiece, Diabolique. For whatever reason, this Blu-ray re-release has been impossible to find in Canada. I have no idea why. It's a well-known film. At least I would think it would be fairly well-known. But for whatever reason, it just is really difficult to find. Even I've looked in stores throughout the country, doing online sales, and it's just really difficult to find unless you're going through Amazon or Barnes Noble. So I took advantage of the sale and finally got my own copy of it, which I'm very happy of. So looking forward to seeing what this excellent film looks like on Blu-ray. I also picked up another Blu-ray re-release of a Clouzot film, which is a film that I love, and I'm not sure why it's taken me so long to buy it. But this is The Wages of Fear, obviously. I love this film. I've seen it many times, and again, one of those I don't really know why I don't have, because I do really enjoy it. But again, looking forward to seeing just how crisp and clear this looks on Blu-ray. Those are the only two Blu-ray releases I got in this order. The next on my list is Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing. And this is one of those wonderful, sexy 2-disc DVD releases with the big fat spine and the huge amount of supplements on the back, as you can see. And this release in particular has a great set of supplements for it. It has a huge amount of interviews and cast rehearsals from prior to the film, and a lot of behind-the-scenes sort of footage that was shot just for fun as the film was going on, as well as the interview, press conference at the Cannes Film Festival in 1989, where this film was shown. So, a lot of great questions, a lot of great answers, as Criterion usually does. It's like a little film school in a box. So, really looking forward to getting all the way through that one. Next up is another film that I've been holding out for this particular release of. This is Preston Sturges's classic film, The Lady Eve, with Barbara Stanwyck and Henry Fonda. It's one of my all-time favorite classic comedies. It's for those of you that haven't seen it, I won't even tell you anything about it. All I will tell you is that you must go see this film. It's one of the most fun times you will have watching old Hollywood. One of the things I really love about this release is the artwork. And the artwork's done up in the old style of the classic Hollywood posters, where they would, instead of using actual pictures, because at the time they didn't have the technology to do that, they would do hand-drawn posters. And I actually have a number of hand-drawn classic Hollywood posters on my mantle. So anytime they use that type of artwork on a DVD release, I'm a big fan of it. And with a film that I love this much, I had to get this release. So really looking forward to seeing this one again. Next release I got is Milos Forman's Loves of a Blonde. This is one I've seen a long time ago on a really choppy, spotty, not very good quality picture VHS copy. This is back when I was in college. But I really love the film. It's quite fun, very different. I love the early sort of Czech New Wave style to it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing this on a really good quality print, like I'm sure this one is. Next one that came was one that I actually was not planning on getting at all, but I received a 25% off coupon through Barnes Noble's newsletter, which worked on top of the 50% off. So, because of that, I got one of the big boys. John Cassavetes' 5 films. This is a massive box set, one of the biggest they've ever done. It's got 5 Cassavetes films in it, as well as the documentary A Constant Forge about Cassavetes and his filmmaking. Beautiful looking set, as you can see, filled with great graphics. Huge amount of supplemental features on it. This one's a little bit different than most of their box sets. As you can see, it's got a slip case that opens up to show the films. And this is an 8-disc set. 8 discs. Crazy. Really looking forward to getting into this one. The only Cassavetes film I have seen is A Woman Under the Influence, which I thought was incredibly interesting. And I love Cassavetes' sort of naturalistic approach to the film. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the rest of these and seeing more of that. Next one I know is a popular film with a lot of YouTube Criterion collectors. JeanPierre Melville's Le Samouraï, with the ever dapper and suave Alain Delon on the cover. I do have another Melville film with Alain Delon in it. I have the Blu-ray of Le Cercle Rouge, which I love and I think is a great, well-paced sort of mystery type of film. And this one I've heard such high praise for from a lot of people, a lot of YouTubers I know that really love this film. So I'm looking forward to getting to viewing this one and becoming a member of that club. So this may actually be going in my DVD player tonight. Ha! And the last release I got in this shipment is the Dennis Muren low-budget B-film Equinox, which is another one of these big, sexy 2-discers with all those special features. I've always really enjoyed Criterion's kitschy, low-budget B-films that they've put out. I've got a couple of them in my collection. I've got Paul Morrissey's Blood for Dracula, which I think cost something like $30,000 to make. And I've got the Blu-ray of Obayashi's House, which is just a crazy, wild ride of a horror film for anybody that's seen it. And I've heard Equinox is very much in the same vein of that. And obviously Dennis Muren being the filmmaker of it, he went on to work with George Lucas in Star Wars and became one of the founding members of Industrial Light and Magic, which is the special effects company that did the work with Steven Spielberg on Jurassic Park and many other things. So from his low-budget beginnings in Equinox to a very high-profile, high-budget special effects career. So I'm really looking forward to this. I think this will be an absolute hoot to watch. So those are the titles that I've got in my first Barnes & Noble purchase of the sale. Got one more on the way. Hopefully it is going to arrive soon, and I will be able to show you that one as well. I hope you enjoyed watching. Feel free to comment and let me know what you think about some of these films, or maybe if you have them, tell me what you think of any of these releases, or maybe ones I should get. Talk to you later, YouTube.